Showtime.
This is I basically did the same thing in Gucci. I mean, this is the original version, so this will be a lot nicer than the ASP version. This is done, I use Dart, which is a superset JavaScript, which allows people to like add stuff and makes JavaScript more like Java. We have like classes and that. Okay. Yeah, so it's a lot nicer and cleaner. So we'll start with the easiest one. Basically it's the same stuff. You can obviously just choose a photo. Also, the file chooser and element is one of the hardest elements to style. I can't like that. Like the reason why it looks like that is just a standard. It's a standard like CSS. Also, when you do your login, it just prepared statements to check to make sure to check the queries, and if there's any faults, it'll kill it right then. It'll go to like an error page, which is really just an exit statement. Really, I didn't develop a full-blown error page. And then also every single page checks the domain. Well, at least it should, because with Site 5, because the way we learn domain referencing doesn't really work on Site 5 because the information from the server is not sent. But there's still a token embedded in every single form, so I can check the form page. And at least here, I can actually show off like the edit group. So let's say, yeah, I've tested this obviously, so yeah. So you got striping to make sure it's visual referencing. You can add a group. So you know this before. And then similar stuff. And then yeah, you got that.
Does the feedback go anywhere?
I will show that off eventually.
Okay.
Because that's mostly, it does, you can actually goes to the database, but I want to show that off when you get to the admin section, which I forgot to show off in the other one. So then it's just checking like a token, make sure it's the same thing. So then, obviously there's no mass posts yet, so just a simple post, similar thing. See the members. I could not think of anything better to put here, and also not tracking much else besides this. And then, so yeah, so here it doesn't have the PHP issue, the ASP issue. And then, yeah, it does a lot of the same checks. So the thing of it is, there's like a slight timing issue with the token may expire after like 5 minutes. I think it's like 5 minutes or like an hour. I can't remember. I don't remember how long is the token set. So if you're not fast enough, you sit long enough, you may have to make it the error page and like go back. Now to show off the part. Now to show off the admin part and show off. Yep, now y'all know my key, but whatever. Because basically it checks that key, but then it will store that in a session variable. That session variable will get set to something else. So that way, the only time it ever knows the actual key is when you initially do a login. That's the only time it ever checks that. Then it gets set to someone else and checks that variable, which is the same kind of length, the same randomness. So then I can obviously delete. The deletes it just deletes the person obviously. And then it's just the same thing in the videos. I mean not in the posts. And then also check against file abuse. I only have certain criteria for the images I think I have like 10 megabytes, which is way too much, I know that. But then it has to be, I only allow the first part of the file, the actual file name itself. It has to be only 3 letters long. And I'm only, for the images, it has to be PNG or a JPEG, and the video is 20 megabytes, and that's a MP4. So now, once I'm logged in as an admin, I get access to each skill I write, and then you see all the feedback, and then the one that Aaron Yeager, that is really stinks to Jared. So yeah, that's really it. This is, and then also, I'm using PHP. A lot of my site is all generated using strings. So I'm using like all my HTML is just like one big string that gets compiled together to make another big string that gets outputted. So yeah, that's really it. Oh, also there's an Easter egg in my image too. A very unnoticeable Easter egg.
Other than the quarter monkey.
Yeah, they're actually, and I think the only person that knows about it is Jared. It is very unnoticeable.
So are you gonna tell us, or are you just gonna,
You're gonna wait till
in your
you-
presentation now?
Well, okay, I might as well show it off. I mean, you have to grab like the original PSDs, which I have, the original Photoshop versions. Is that all the tools I've used are actually all the tools I use. The images are actually on that photo. They're just really opaque.
Okay.
I think I set down to they're like 2% of capacity.
Okay.
It's less of an Easter egg, more like subliminal.
Well, not really that, but that's true too. But you're not gonna notice it's only like 2%.
Okay, what features do you have in there for security to keep your site secure?
Well, obviously I checked the token. I wish I could check for the domain reference. I checked against session hijacking. I don't remember how I checked that. I mean, yeah, because I checked the variable a couple times. And then, I know, yeah. I checked the token. I know when you go any other page besides the login, it checks the token and make sure it's there. And then when you log out, it will delete everything. So then I have like a defense file that will basically, but also any URL parameters that are added will be ignored. I have like a loud array for values, which the thing of it is, it really isn't that secure because all my code is on GitHub. Well, besides the actual values for the site. That's basically it. Any questions?
What was the hardest part for you?
Deciding how I really wanted to approach this. There was a couple different ways I wanted to do this. I was thinking because I want to use a tool, I want to use another a JavaScript library, kind of interested to build this. But then also, I was like, okay, I wanted to do something with PHP, do PHP template, which with the strings came along. But I've also realized that there's a performance issue with my site. Is that once I get like hundreds of groups show up, it's gonna really start bogging down. Because you have like many things that's to grab and check. So one of the things I'll probably end up switching over for next iteration is using like a JavaScript library that'll dynamically load what is there for every single page.
All right. Thank you.